Matt, well, the British government has sent 3 Tornado jets to the region to conduct surveillance and has tonight announced a small number of Chinook helicopters will be sent to help with the aid operation. But at the same time, ministers announced that they were ready to suspend a dozen export licences for arms equipment to Israel if the current ceasefire in Gaza breaks down again. Well, our political correspondent, Michael Crick, is in Westminster. Well, Michael, let's just talk about that because we've been waiting for this announcement, haven't we?
Well, yes, indeed. Last week, Nick Clegg was going around saying that he wanted all military export licences to Israel to be suspended. Today, Vince Cable, his colleague, Liberal Democrat colleague in the business department, announced that in fact just 12 relevant export licences have been identified, and that if there is a renewal of significant hostilities, if the ceasefire in Gaza breaks down, then they will consider carrying out suspending these licences. But that would require negotiations with further talks with the Foreign Office. And the Liberal Democrats tonight said that it's no secret there's been a difference of opinion in the coalition on this matter. This is as far as we've been able to reach in collective agreement with the Conservatives, saying effectively that they wanted to go a lot further and the Conservatives blocked them.
OK, well, let's come back to Iraq. I mean, relatively little demand for Great British action in Iraq, but the government's stepping it up a little tonight.
They have. The Cobra meeting this afternoon decided to send some Chinook helicopters, 4 of them, I believe, to the region, not to necessarily take part in the humanitarian effort, but to be on standby in case it's decided that they should be used. And a small action there. And also at the same time, they agreed to transport from other contributing states some critical resupplies for the Kurdish forces. So a small move there as well. But there is a sort of growing feeling amongst some MPs that the government needs to do more on this. Some people calling for a recall of Parliament. Labour don't want that at this stage. But I think if the government was to go ahead with, say, airstrikes, we might see a recall of Parliament. And indeed, public opinion seems in favour of airstrikes in Iraq. A Comres poll for ITV tonight shows by a majority of 45 to 37.
Michael Crick, thank you. And later on in the programme, we will be debating just what the British government and what the British Muslim community should be doing with regard to Iraq.